Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld 1.0 playthrough with the Cold Foresters. We have a siege incoming, so let's pause right now. They don't look too especially well armored. We do have 2 shield belts here that we'll try to reclaim, should we come out victorious here. We just recruited Nelson, who probably needs a gun, yeah. And... oh, he's already in here, that's convenient. He's going to grab a plain leather parka, cool. I'll let him do that and I'll queue up the gun assignment here. I don't see anything besides sniper rifles. We did have that raid of people with just sniper rifles, so that's where all of these came from. Got a good one here and a good one there. This one's got a few more hit points, so we'll queue up that one after you get your parka. Yeah, we might want to look into getting another assault rifle or charge rifle or something. Although, I think this caravan is holding an assault rifle, but still, just one backup assault rifle doesn't seem sufficient. Anyway, we'll let Nelson do that. I'm going to start getting people on these mortars here. And everyone's asleep, so let's start grabbing them one by one. Let's see. Lady, Tico, Philly, and a Tinny should be fine. And it's letting you do that even though it's outside your area, which is cool. So you're sort of in a... you're not recruited, but it's sort of treating you as if you were in some way. But I'll take it. These should all be set to... just high explosive or incendiary, whatever we got. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of the incendiary for this attack. I don't want to burn their stuff, and we kind of are using... we're going to use some incendiary traps to wall off some of these potential infestation areas. So might as well, save those for that so we don't use quite as much steel, hopefully. Well, honestly, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're going to replace the shells regardless, whether we fire them at this siege or use them as traps. But so I guess just to not burn their stuff too badly, we'll do that. They do have shells loaded, which you can see down here. You can always extract it, and that's instantaneous. It doesn't take a colonist to do that. So I'm going to get rid of all the incendiaries that just happen to be loaded here. I guess people were grabbing them because they were closer. At any rate, they'll get there. Sorry, we don't have any forced targets either, I don't believe. Yeah. So we'll get that going. I'm not going to change our zone yet, but I will keep an eye on to make sure that no one wanders too close. We did still have that grizzly bear wandering around, I think. Would be nice if he decided... oh, yeah, here he goes. Be nice if he decided to take them on. So their equipment has arrived, so let's start setting that up. We do have some serious... we got a triple rocket launcher here, an LMG. They're not terribly well armed or armored, but and now ours are starting to arrive. A lot of them are just waiting around. And are they even dressed well enough for the cold? -5 is your minimum temperature. Okay, we're still at 18. Winter, we're still in the middle of fall, so... okay, they are assaulting. That was all it took. And we did start a fire, so a bunch of survival meals are going to burn. That's too bad. Maybe some of them will stick around to put fire out. That'd be nice. This steel should be safe. That's a nice chunk. 150, we'll take that. Absolutely. And the nice thing about this siege location is they're probably going to have to walk around all the way to here. So that gives us time to respawn. So I'm going to go ahead and take everyone not on a mortar and get them out here to start. I'll back them up here so I can, not get in the way of someone I might want to move up to cover. Tinny decided to do something else. It's interesting. And Lady never made it. Okay, so they kind of reevaluated what they were doing, I'm guessing, and said, hey, well, maybe I'm not supposed to be in this zone. That would explain why it's just Lady and a Tinny. I mean, I keep managing this area to the point where eventually it's just going to be the whole colony, but I don't want to do it that way. I will go ahead and expand it to the mortars as well. And all the shells, in case they need to do that. Very unlikely they'll wander here on their own and waste time, because I do want them to be spending almost all of their time in this room. But it still might be worth doing to make sure we can mortar when we need to. But since they're leaving, I'm just going to draft them. Lady and a Tinny, you can join over here. One of you has no weapon, right. Oh no, you got your sword back. It's just because I was drafting both of you, so I couldn't see a specific weapon. No, looks like no one stayed back to put these fires out. I'll keep an eye on this. I wonder if it might be worth sending like Emmy and Serrano once they clear the area to come put these fires out. But anyway, we'll just wait for them. Let's start getting guys into position real quick. Kimmy with some range next to this gun that could blow up and kill you. Huber could get shot in the back of the head here. We don't really... Our defensive plan overall didn't end up working out too great, I think. Well, I mean, it's effective, but it is a little bit dangerous for certain defensive positions. Pacheco, right. Can you get there in time, Pacheco? I'm going to get Pacheco not there because I don't believe that's a safe spot. Where's Arison? Arison, you get closer. And Pacheco, you get here because you're frail now and you can't move so fast. We'll get a couple of assault rifles in position. A tinny. And Lady, you hang out in here. And wait. You know, we spent a lot of time keeping melee guys just kind of hanging out in here. I think this tells me it's time to stop the mortaring. So Philly and Tico, why don't you guys come and make your way out here? Yeah, they spend a lot of time in here. I'm thinking this might be a good spot to maybe leave some grenades. So in certain situations, say mechanoids or something, Lady could grab EMPs and come out here and just temporarily become a grenade tosser. I don't know. So here they come. They're hitting our stone traps now. I believe... Well, actually, these are steel, right? Well, that one's granite. That one's steel. We turned off auto rearm, although I see the blueprints showing up, so that might not do what I think it's doing. I'll have to check on that. Kid is doing some real damage to Arison up here. And here comes a meleeer. Lady, that's your cue to get out there. I probably waited too long to do that. Huber looks like he has no shot on anything. We do have a grenade coming in. What happened to that triple rocket launcher? I may have simply missed that. Looks like everything's pretty much burned. What is this? A meal? Yeah. The steel, I think, can burn, but it looks like it'll be okay. It doesn't look like the fire will spread to that. So we'll focus over here. Philly, you're showing up and getting into position. Arison is down. Okay, this guy was causing some serious problems. He's down there. Now retreating. Arison, how badly did you get hurt there? Couple big blood loss injuries. Burned out. That must have been old. I mean, okay, I think. You got bruised in the head? I guess a round hit your helmet. We'll rescue Arison. Right, you can't do it, Lady. You're back to mining. I'm happy to see that. That's why we're doing it. You rescue Arison. We won't give chase, I don't think. Let's unrecruit everyone. Although it won't let me do it to Arison because she's down. And Matthew, you're already rescuing still. Okay, right. Everyone back to work. Now, we will do an unforbid all. And I want to make sure these traps don't get rebuilt. Yeah, I think... So it left a blueprint. So the auto rearm is not affecting whether or not the blueprint gets left behind. So that's sort of like a... Almost looks like legacy functionality that doesn't need to be in the game anymore. Or should just behave differently. So this we don't want. I guess we're pretty much going all granite for these at this point. Cancel. 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 Steel. And steel. Right, so we'll save some steel that way. The downside is we probably won't be as well trapped going forward. You know, I think another one here isn't the worst idea. Oh, and we have one up here too. None of them survived. It looks like this guy lost a head. Was that from a trap? Wang, escapee. Had his head shot off by the turret. Eesh. I think that's happened to us before. Alright, so this is sort of coming along. We made some more things available to them, like alcohol and joints and things like that, and of course meals. But what they don't have access to is panoxicline, which doesn't really have a dedicated spot in here. And by the way, we're running a bit low. I feel like I haven't been purchasing Neutroamine as much as I would like. Wait, 13 out of 19? Oh, it's the medicine that takes over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we still have 19. Which is weird. I thought we had 19 before Nelson. I guess we lost someone, but We lost Mal briefly, then reanimated him. I'm forgetting someone, clearly. Oh, I was like, Mike's in there? No, not Mike. Mike's alive. He's alive and well. He's just the author. Nolo, yeah, that's a long time ago. How long ago was that? 5505. We're in 5507, and it was summer, so over 2 years. All right, Emmy's back to cooking. Kitchen's a little bit messy. We'll get this cleaned up. I would like to... I mean, these stone blocks are not coming in yet, but we're not cutting them anyway. Although Nelson should be doing that now. Where is your bed, by the way, Nelson? Okay, that's cool. Once you wake up... Well, I'll let you get your meals and stuff, then I'll come back to you and make sure you do that. In the meantime, I want Pinoxicline somewhere centralized where I can make a little zone for our miners to get to it, and just in general to have a kind of a dedicated spot where at a glance we can see how well stocked we are. So, given that, we are low on wood as usual. We'll set up a chop job. Oh, it doesn't fit in the middle quite evenly. But with that there, yeah, maybe like here. Seems reasonable. I'll even face it outward so it's near the path. So we'll get that going. We will need to chop some wood. Doing some repairs. Yeah, that's from our own mortar that Huber's repairing there. Okay, well the steel's okay for now. Is this steel going to burn in a pile? I mean, things you create with steel will burn. But just a pile of steel on the ground, I assume will burn as well. But I'm not certain. What am I looking for? Trees here, yes. We've got our patches growing. They don't look like they're doing too bad there. I guess we'll get a few in. Nothing super close to our base, it looks like. Although out here is usually a pretty good spot. Out here. Okay, that'll be enough to get some in. We've got some muffalo down here we're hunting. I switched one over to tame. Maybe we'll get a opposite gendered muffalo in, and maybe we can get a third through reproduction. Yes, right, we have a caravan out that's returning with uranium. 1.3 days of food 0. They're foraging shit. 36.34 berries per day. We're foraging 3.63 nutrition per day, which is not enough to feed this caravan. We need to shoot them some meals. Damn, we're gonna have to waste our last transport pod on that. I mean, we could send out a runner. Maybe that's the better way to go. How long would it take one person to get here? Well, we can't go right to them, I guess. 1 day. Yeah, I mean, plus they're moving towards us. Yeah, I guess I'll just send out a quick runner with a bunch of meals. Who is our fastest? Maybe also a good forager. Although we are going to need to start harvesting very soon. I mean, a cold snap could hit us at any time, and then suddenly we could lose a bunch of crops. Is there an easy way to just look at speed and scroll through? Well, 4.16, Mike, that's good enough. How about that? Well, what about this? Can you beat it? 4.56? Yeah, Mal can beat it. So we will send Mal. Let's do that right now. So Mal, by yourself, and with a bunch of food, make them fine to boost spirits in case people are getting hungry. Take like 15. Make it 18. Hell, 20. That's 9.5 days, but that's just for one person. This should be fine to get 5 people back, I'm guessing. At least to hold them off for another day. Choose route, and what, like here maybe? We'll start there, and accept and go. And I want you guys to, well, keep trying to get home, I guess. And hopefully we'll overlap. We'll have to keep a close eye on that. I don't want them to just pass each other in the night, you know, like 2 ships. Okay, it's formed and is now traveling. Okay, so you are going there. We'll have you go there. And we'll form up. Let's see. Oh, right. We got this trap down last time. How's our block situation going? Not great. Let me solve that first. What we're going to do is deconstruct a bunch of these floors. You don't get a huge amount for it, but it's a relatively quick job, and it gives you stone blocks that are ready to use. They don't need to be cut or anything. Man, this fire's still going. This is kind of where I would like the haul urgently command. I mean, the steel looks safe, I guess, but I would love to just tag it and haul it urgently. Remove all of these floors. I think we had some up in this... Yeah, up here. A bunch of sandstone. That's not a floor. Oh, not that. Not the bridge. Oh, we never deconstructed this, huh? We'll start there. This might be limestone even. No, it's marble. Limestone is a bit stronger than marble. Oh, I don't know. I'm paused. Doesn't need to be. Yeah, the hauling is kind of really slowed down. Part of that has to do with Lady, who was a #1 hauler. Let's hunt you since you're in our base. She's now relegated to the... What is this all about? Oh, was that the cargo pods? Those are cargo pods. I got distracted by the elk. So we got joints from the cargo pods and a little bit of steel. Slag. The thing is, we're missing a trap here. Or maybe we never had 3. Oh, it's hidden behind this tree. Okay. Yeah, Lady is now in the mining hut pretty much all the time. And where are they now? You are drilling a deep drill. Okay, good. A tinny. You're hauling elk meat. Oh. Really? These guys are probably going to get a lot of 8 without table debuffs. Why are you just like condensing piles? Oh, so you know what I got to do is a tinny. You're no longer hauling first. You're mining first now. So let's get this up to a 2 and that a 2. That's kind of what the problem is. I'm fine with Lady cleaning first because we want to keep this hut clean. And I believe that's what she's set to do. Oh no, she's set to haul first. So you guys, how about you clean and then mine, and that's it. Same with you, Atini. Well, now you're mining, but you can also clean then mine. Well, just one of you will be fine. I don't want you guys to constantly interrupt your jobs to clean a new spec that appears. So we got a caravan approaching, combat supplier, cool. Tell me they're going to come closer than that. They're kind of confused by this bridge and water. Oh, shit. Okay, we can't merge for some reason. I gotta select both. Like that, maybe? Merge? Okay, great. Days of Food 1.4. Okay. I lost track of those guys. I'm glad I did have the other caravan stop here as opposed to keep going. So I don't want these guys to leave without trading, so I guess we'll meet them way out here. But our already taxed hauling is going to be even more strained as a result of this. Assuming we buy some things. And what are we in the market for? We do have some money. Some shells would be nice, but I don't really want fire foam. But we'll take like 4 EMP. I think we're keeping 15 EMP as my guess at our bill station. So we might as well just buy them instead of using the materials. We have a steel mace for some reason and a steel long sword, which is normal. I don't think that's ladies. If we're going to use a steel long sword, I'd like it to be at least good. Bolt action we'll get rid of. A poor sniper rifle. We'll get rid of all the poor weapons. LMGs we're not really using. A good chain shotgun. Maybe I'll hold on to that. I'll get rid of that sniper. 9 normal sniper rifles. These guys don't have that much money. So we'll need to buy something else. What else are you selling? A marine helmet? Yeah, what the hell? And a flak vest? Yeah, and pants. I mean, the price isn't too high. And it's almost worth it for us to save that steel, I think. We'll keep 60% shield belts, and we'll sell some of this low hit point stuff. We'll keep our grenades. You know, if we do move grenades out to those little melee huts, I might want to double up on a few of these, or triple up, rather. We have 3 triples and 4 doomsdays. 4 of each, rather. Okay, that seems reasonable. We'll keep maybe just one sniper rifle back behind. Okay, cool. I'm happy with this. We'll get some new armor. We'll sell a few things. And that'll be cool. And not too much to haul in either. Although I do really want to prioritize this. And Kimmy, since you wore a helmet for so long, I'm going to have you come wear it again. Force wear. Philly, why don't you... You will never do hauling. Tico, you haul those, and then you haul those, and then you haul those. Oh... Was there a cold snap? No, there's no cold snap, but we are outside of our growing season, and it is getting too cold. I'm not keeping an eye on the temperature. Yeah, once you hit 15 or 20, you really want to start harvesting. Okay. So, we are behind the ball on this. I'm hoping the cocoa is a little bit more resilient, but it is time to just harvest everything we can. Not indoors, though. Unless we have a power outage. The pine trees are fine. It's the cocoa trees that do not survive the winter. And we can't even quite get them full grown, but we do still get some chocolate out of it, and it seems, I don't know. Whether or not it's worth it, I'm not sure. So let's reset everyone, except for... Damn, who did I have do the hauling? I think it was Tico. Everyone else reset. And it's only midnight, so it's going to get a bit colder, probably. Hopefully we can have a lot of these plants... Yeah, look at them just fading away right there. Yeah, I was waiting for that cold snap, but it didn't take a cold snap. It's just the regular temperature of this time of year. That's too bad, although we did get a lot of cloth in. We were waiting for that. Got a lot of drugs in. Where's our psychoid? Does that go in this fridge? Where do we do the psychoid again? Do we not grow psychoid this season, or does it... Oh, wait a minute. So we got the smoke leaf. I mean, okay, so here's some psychoid, but... I think we might have messed up our psychoid harvest this year. I think... What's this? Cotton. We might not have had a dedicated zone, really. Yeah, I don't really see one. That's a pretty big oversight, considering we really use this tea. We even have a bill to use it, take it regularly. Good little mood boost, and if you're responsible with it, you can avoid addiction pretty easily. So we'll keep this at important, except instead of rocket launchers, it's going to be drugs, panoxycline. Sort of a central location where people can come and get their regular dosage. Now... So Alcatraz is already on the hauling there. What we'll want to do is let our miners come and get some too. There. Okay. Yeah, still not getting the wood chopped. I mean, are these dying or are we getting this chopped? We need this caravan to get back. What are they waiting for? Okay, they'll be here in a fifth of a day. So a few hours. The temperature has come up, though. I think 15 degrees, they can be a bit resilient and hang in there. No longer expired. Major break risk for... Who's that? Tico. You're ravenously hungry. Did you just eat? Okay, you'll be okay. You observed a corpse. Yeah, we haven't dealt with them really yet. Anyone here have a shield belt? That's right. Wow, we are just not hauling. Alright, our caravan is home. Excellent. So they'll get here and get unloaded. And that will actually give us enough uranium to start these ship engines. So I'm actually just going to unlock both of them. It's a huge amount of steel, too, which, you know, we don't really have. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're clawing our way there. Why these bodies are still here, I don't know. People must be restricted. No? I mean, we got our miners, yes. Oh, Nelson, you are a night owl, aren't you? Let me confirm that. Almost certain. Yeah, you're a night owl. So you go ahead and start your sleep at 8 a.m. every day. If you aren't already asleep. And hopefully you'll just sleep as long as you need to. And now that you're up, making smoke leaf joint. That's great, but go ahead and do... Well, damn. Oh, that's so many. How many do we have? We've got a lot. Why don't you come over here and do some stone cutting? We have traps to replace. That's a higher priority. Oops, not the work tab. The gear tab. Just looking for a shield belt on any one of these guys. Right, okay, so we'll strip you. And that's good. Okay, so I didn't even check the stats of that, really. Normal 69, yeah, we'll get a little bit of wear out of that. These alpacas still hanging around out here for some reason. Someone needs to become a higher priority miner. Big Red. Or sorry, a higher priority hauler. I'm going to bump your mining down, even though you're very good at it. Hunt and construct first, but also haul. Yeah, someone's got to do it. But Huber's doing it. Let's take a look at Huber here, actually. How's your health? By the way, food bench for Pacheco because of drowsy. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Arison. Oh yeah, Arison went down. She should be okay. We've got tattered apparel. Yeah, I'm guessing it's armor and stuff, but kind of annoying to get that debuff. Although speaking of apparel and things, okay, so our hyper, so we have multiple parka bills, right? So because oh, these are suspended. Yeah. Oh, right. I suspended them to make the cowboy hats. I'm going to unsuspend those, I think, is what we want to do. We definitely need pants and shirts. That might be a part of the reason for this tattered apparel. But our number one priority parka bill is the good stuff for us, like Devil Strand and Hyperweave. Oh, we're down to 20 Hyperweave, so we used 80 of it on something. Well, I guess it could have been a shirt or pants, but they were suspended. Oh shit, maybe it was a cowboy hat. No, yeah, we do have it kind of restricted. A bowler hat, maybe? No. Ah, this cowboy hat, 10. Yeah, don't do any of this. Alpaca wool's fine. Actually, everything's fine except the Hyperweave and Devil Strand. We'll sell it for a good amount. Because these I would like to use on things we're actually going to wear, like parkas. And I would like to actually keep... Now that we have this many people, we should kind of be keeping, let's say 3 parkas instead of 2. We'll start with that. Just a slight bump. And then we have a bill to make 10 for sell. Okay, for sale. Yeah, I guess any material's fine there. Okay, but we really need to make some panoxicline, so because we only have less than a dose left. It doesn't require really any skill. So Nelson, why don't you come over here and do that, actually. Start pumping out the panoxicline. Okay. Just a warrior's passing by from the Red Mire. He's named Orange Barreler. Dude. Okay, so some haul... Oh no, he just did the strip. Do we not have a place for these guys? Is this rotten only or something? Yeah, no, it's anything. You know what? I'm going to hold open one of these. We have it double doored for aliens, so it's harder for the bugs to get out if they infest, but clearly people are coming in and out of here and it's slowing them down quite a bit. Uh-oh, the grizzly bear is attacked. Paco Jr., not our second male alpaca. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is working out yet. I've still yet to see 3 people on these drills. They all have steel below. I mean, it is coming out, but I don't know. It feels like the rest of the colony is not really things just aren't happening. Like, hauling is just really grinded to a halt. But anyway, let's see what's going on with Paco Jr. here. Ah, this is so annoying. So our animals, when they come home, they go right to unrestricted. They should be in grazing where they're safe. Muffalo 1, same with you. But now, since it reset, yeah, noise set, you're on haul. Now Paco Jr. is certainly dead here. Your head and left ear have been scratched. Have you done anything to the grizzly bear? Of course not. I don't think it would fight back. Huber and Engie are here. Let's get you guys right here. Maybe you can get there in time, but that grizzly bear is going to make short work of Paco Jr. Okay, Huber's taking a shot. That's excellent. If he can land a hit before he finishes off Paco Jr., maybe we have a chance. Oh, it was close, but we did not save Paco Jr. Damn it. We're getting that grizzly bear, though, obviously. Oh, he's coming back to eat already. Do not take a bite. This is a bit precarious. How's your health doing, Grizzly? Okay, we're gonna have to take another shot. And it's gonna be a big one. Huber. Melee attack the grizzly bear, I guess. Huber's... There we go. Engie. Yeah, we should have gotten a little bit further away. Fortunately, you're only bruised and scratched. So you can go rest. Huber, you go ahead and melee attack him to death, I guess. So Paco Jr. is gone, sadly. Psychic drone high. That's tough. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We do have... Man, this thing's tough. This is taking forever. Okay. Huber, go ahead and prioritize hauling that grizzly bear. We do have these psychoid helmets. What are they called? Psychic foil helmets. If anyone starts getting into extreme or major. Okay, Nelson, I'm guessing part of the reason is you're just focusing on the penoxycline. We're okay now. So I'm going to reset you. You had the ability to make medicine, it looks like. Was that you? Making medicine is not as easy. You need to have crafting 4, intellectual 4, which, you know, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's surprising how many people don't have 4 in each of those categories. And if they do, they're probably more useful doing other things, or, you know, it certainly isn't one of their better skills, so it's easy to kind of not have someone assigned to make medicine if you're not careful. All right, these got deconstructed, so we got just 60, huh? Yeah, it's really not a huge amount. Another herd of muffalo, which we will go ahead and hunt. Except I'm going to look for a younger female, because our muffalo's a male. 15. They're moving. Age 9. Yeah, go for it. Oh, shoot, we already got one. Never mind. We're hunting all of you. I am missing those notifications. So, Muffalo 2. So now we have a male and a female. Great. You guys can both graze. And maybe Paco Jr.'s death signifies a change over from alpacas to Muffalo, maybe. Although, I mean, I do have a soft spot for the alpacas. I like them. So we'll keep a few around, I'm sure, no matter what. As long as they survive. Oh, one ship engine going in. And how about this one? It's got a few parts. We will have the plasteel to finish it. And the uranium. It's the advanced components. Wow, the 6 each. We don't have any more advanced components. We can make them, and we will. Requires gold, right? Yeah, which we are doing okay on. 3 majors. If someone gets too extreme, I'll throw a helmet on them. Exotic goods in a trade ship. You know what that means. There's always a chance. Okay, Mike. Man, Mike is usually so steady. But it is a psychic drone. It's going to dig up a corpse. Yeah, who else is really pushing it? Oh, I turned this room stats on somehow. There must be a hotkey for that. Mal, Julian, Nelson. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to wait for someone to get a little bit higher. What brought me over here? I've lost my train of thought. Oh, the trader. Let's see where Mike... Who's going to get... Mike is going to get... Oh, you're getting Al? Oh, Mike. Wait, oh, Nolo. Okay, okay, Al's probably too heavy. Oh, look at Nolo. No head. Okay, at least you put it on a table where no one's going to see it. Dead for 2.2 years, Nolo. Alright, so... Oh, these got deconstructed, by the way. That probably happened a while ago. What's our next bill? Yeah, advanced components. Probably takes quite a bit of work. 167. One component, 20 steel. Yeah, so it's pretty... Oh, and plasteel. In addition to the scanner, we have it tuned to uranium. You know, I think for now... So we have enough uranium for both of these, and then plenty left over for our turret, which needs to be reloaded on occasion. These take 14. I kind of see us needing plasteel sooner than uranium, so I'm going to swap this over. Another thing is, I mean, this drill, these deep drills, can find uranium and plasteel, and we might want to look for that. In addition to just the steel drilling. But anyway, we'll trade, and then we'll probably have to wrap it up there. Serrano, you're making your... Did I miss that? Okay, they sell a warg and a grizzly bear. Oh, right. Oh, so our Mega Sloth has been named. He must have bonded with someone. I'll have to look at that at some point. Neutromine, not really the issue for our slow medicine production, but we'll get 100. We'll take... We don't need the components. We will take the advanced ones, though. They're pricey, but... you know, it's a good investment for us, given where we're at. We have 20 hyperweave. We might get more, but I'm just going to go and sell it for now. It's not really enough to make anything. Wow, we are down to very little peroxyclean. Go juice. Luciferium. Dwindling slowly and ominously. Lines currently addicted. Do we spend 976 silver on 100 plasteel? I think we do. Intellectual neurotrainer. I would buy this if it was animal, so we could get Serrano, his bonded animal. What else we got? A lung could be handy, but we could get that from a prisoner relatively easily. Wow, we've got a lot of beer. This is huge for our money. Okay. Yeah, it was a good season. And we got to sell it before our animals start getting too drunk. This is perfect, actually. Okay, and I don't know if we need any more gold. I don't think we do. So we're actually coming out quite a bit on top. I think I'll get more plasteel. Let's get all of your plasteel. Still making money. All of your advanced components. We still have 2 meteors of components to mine. And maybe we'll get another warg. Nah, we're not really using animals in combat as much these days. And I don't know if they'll eat the kibble before the bodies. And so, thereby eating into other animals' food. We'll leave it at this. This is fine. Okay, and I think that's where we'll leave it. Let's see. So yeah, we will be focusing on continuing the ship. We have the materials almost to finish this engine. And by the time these two are done, this ship will be flyable. Although we only have 3 seats. So, you know, ideally we'd like to get it fleshed out where we could take everyone with us. And then start the defensive process. I'm guessing that once we kick that off, given the 2 weeks of non-stop attacks, some of these are going to be flying away empty. And that's provided we get that far, which is still certainly no guarantee. But I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.